And perfect. We are rolling. G'day mates, Sniper for Team Fortress 2 back at it again with another Modern Machines episode. And today's episode is On the Farm. And this is the second to last episode of Season 2. And let's get started as always. It's taking a while. Oh, there we go.
Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, lifting and pulling and flying so high, building up to the sky. You can watch them all day and never know why they're mighty machines. Hear them roar, watch them soar, sit right down and see. There are stories to enjoy for every girl and boy. Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
Alright, let's begin. Ooh, nice farm. I like that.
Hi, kids. I'm Alice, the tractor. I'm the busiest machine on the farm.
Are you now? Well, I heard there's more farm...
Tractors are the workhorses on the farm.
Yeah, well, I've heard there's more farm vehicles that are busier than
Workhorse
tractors.
is a good name to use for a tractor. We do the work that horses used to do.
Yeah, workhorse is actually a good name.
Today, I'm going to get the field ready for planting. See that fancy piece of equipment that I'm pulling?
Excuse me, I had to clear my
Those are
throat there.
plows. And not just one plow. I'm pulling 6 plows.
6 plows on one attachment.
Good morning, Alice. My plows are lined up and ready to work. If you lower us down, we'll begin.
I really like the music in the
I hope
background.
you're feeling strong enough to pull all of us today.
Nice and common.
No problem. I have a powerful engine, Polly. I love the first run down the field. I always try to make the first row perfectly straight. If that furrow is straight, then all of the furrows will be straight. I'll have to smooth out the dirt a lot more before we can plant the seeds, Polly. But by autumn, there'll be a new crop in this field. I think it'll be corn or some other delicious food.
Well, who knows? Who knows what Alice is going to plant on this
Smell
farm?
that fresh earth, Alice. That's the smell of the country.
It's wonderful.
See how the round discs cut into the ground? My shiny plows behind them dig in and turn over the earth, making a furrow. When I turn over the earth, all the weeds get buried and turn into compost. That's a fancy word for food for dirt.
I wonder how long it's going to take for them to finish.
Did you notice that I have 2 big tires on one side and only one on the other? That gives me extra grip so I can pull all of your plows. But it also spreads
Yeah, it's kind of a
out
weird
my weight
arrangement for a
more
tractor, but
evenly.
as I was going to say, I wonder how long it's going to take for Alice to actually make all these
Tractors are heavy.
furrows.
I don't want to pack down the ground so hard that the earthworms can't get through. They're good for the dirt too.
Alice, if you drive with one wheel in my furrow, that keeps all the other furrows straight as an arrow.
Back with the similes, mates.
Soon this field will be planted with seeds. Then at the end of the season, I'll be back to harvest the crop. By But there are still plenty of other jobs to be done on the farm. Over in the next field, my friend Kubota is cutting the hay.
Kubota,
He's a real hard worker.
named after the manufacturer that makes tractors. Oh, I could see him behind that field of hay. Oh, wow. He actually looks more fancy than Alice.
I do a lot of jobs around the farm, but right now I'm gonna cut the hay.
Kubota M9000 to be
I
more
have to
specific
attach a special
for this
machine
type of
called a
tractor.
hay barn.
A hay barn.
That pin
I know what that is.
locks it in place. Off we go.
If you've ever cut grass with a lawnmower, mates, this one is just like it, except it's for a field of hay. And like with the snowblower in the snowstorm,
Sorta like a
he's going chomp, 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 chomp.
Tell them I can work and talk at the same time, you know.
Okay, sorry. I thought you had your mouth full. Go ahead.
Thank you. You see, kids, hay is really a special kind of grass.
Bloody
It's
hell.
not like the
Here we
grass
go
on your
again
front lawn.
with the stuffy nose.
Farmers feed it to their cows and sheep and goats. You wouldn't want to eat hay, but a cow thinks it's a feast.
Of course they would think it's a bloody feast.
I'm gonna turn the corner here, Haybine, but keep talking.
Wait a second. Let me switch over to the other side.
Look at the size of this bloody hay barn. Look how bloody wide it is.
Good. Now let's get cutting. I cut the hay down close to the ground, and I leave it to be picked later. My wheel is that round thing spinning around in front of me. That's a very important part because it does two jobs. It sweeps the hay into my cutters, and it also bends and creases the stalks and leaves and makes the hay dry out faster. That produces better food for the animals. See how I leave it in nice, neat rows?
Yeah, we see it.
Hold on there. I think my good driving helps too.
Yeah, you can't forget the power of a tractor. Because it...
Fine like me can cut a lot of hay pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Kubota's help, of course.
Anyway, if you were just to leave a hay barn out there, we'd just be sitting in the field watching the grass grow.
For him, if he didn't pull me behind him,
Well, I mean, hay is kind of like grass, but
sitting
it's only for the
inside
animals
the
to
field
eat.
watching the grass grow.
Yeah, I said the exact same thing he did, but
Okay, Haybine. I have to leave
yeah.
this field for a little while. We'll finish cutting this hay later and let it dry in the sun. Right now, I have to gather up the hay we cut yesterday.
Now he's going to gather it all up, and he's going to bale it now. He's got a
This hay is
baler
pretty
now.
Dry now. Are you ready to get to work, baler?
Sure am. We've got to bale hay while the sun shines.
That bloody
Now the
laugh.
hay is turned
That's a good
lovely
laugh there.
golden color, baler. It's dried out nicely on the ground. Haybine and I did such a great job making nice, neat rows for you.
Excellent. Now I gather it all up and roll it into bales. After I'm finished, the fields are clean as a whistle.
Another simile.
Okay, stop, Kubota. Stop. It's ready.
Stop the tractor, mate. The fresh bale's ready.
Presto.
Bloody hell, look at all the dust kicking up.
Inside, where you couldn't see, I was rolling up the hay into a big round bale, kids.
Well, there is another machine that can actually
Sweep up all
roll
the
up bales
hay
too,
on the ground.
but it's a different like kind of
Kubota, watch out for
gopher holes.
I'll be careful to steer around any holes or big stones.
If one of your wheels hits a hole, my rake forks could dig into the ground and snap off. Are you watching?
I'm watching.
Yeah, he's watching. He's got a good eye. I mean, I didn't even see any gopher holes.
Inside my compartment, but I'm rolling the hay round and round and tying it up with twine until it's a big fat bale.
Yeah, anyway, as I was saying, there's a
Together?
there's another piece of farm equipment that can roll up stuff into bale, but it's for a different kind of substance. It's cotton, mates. And cotton farms
That's good.
are also
Picking up
good as well.
bales is another job of mine.
Cotton farms are amazing too. And they actually use a special harvester that can collect all the cotton and roll it into a bale, like with the hay, except it's cotton. You should really see how they roll up cotton into a bale, just like how they do with hay. It's a fascinating technique.
Nice job on that bale. And this one too. There's another bale finished, but let's keep moving. There's still a lot of hay that we have to pick up.
Indeed.
Kubota, why don't we sing our song?
Are they gonna sing a song now?
Oh, a farm grows potatoes, hay and
Ha.
tomatoes, wheat and
No beat to the
so
no instrumental beat to their song. Unlike at the sawmill, but
tractors that can do the job.
hey, good singing, mates. Splendid.
And I've got to do something right now, Baler. I'll be back later.
Alright, what's Kubota gonna do next? What the bloody hell is that attachment?
The next chore I have today needs another attachment. See that long spike mounted on my back?
Yeah, I see
It's
it.
called a spin-off.
A spin-off. Oh, that's...
I love this next job. It's
I've
my
never
favorite
seen
chore
an
around
attachment
the
on a tractor like that. That is amazing. I wonder what he's gonna do with it. Oh, crikey, look at this whole flock of sheep. There's that music we heard in the sky and making waves.
Feeding time. This is always lots of fun.
Oh, bloody hell, look at all the sheep going for the hay.
And a flock of hungry sheep.
Look at them all get up and run for the hay.
I get to spin
Bloody hell.
at a time.
I cannot even get over how hilarious it is to see a whole flock of sheep go for the hay. And yeah, the spinning technique is amazing.
Love to see me coming.
It unravels the hay, it drops it on the ground so that the sheep can have a feast.
Aww, some of them are
Oh,
just
bloody hell, that is so cute. It's just a small little lamb.
cute little critters, aren't they?
Yeah. That piece of hay is already gone. And make sure the sheep get out of the way so that you don't bloody kill them with your tractor. I mean, he is careful, so it's all good.
Enjoy your lunch.
Enjoy your lunch, you hungry little sheep. Bloody hell, they're going nuts.
Hey, wagon.
What? Your hay wagon.
Hey, wagon! Okay, that was just as good as that Skinner joke and even the barking up the wrong tree jokes from in the forest.
Bales off the field before it rains.
There's that guitar music that we heard in All About Recycling, Building a Truck,
So they don't fall apart when I pick 'em up.
Making Waves, and Making a Road.
Hey Slim, how do you like my spear?
That's not a real spear.
No, it's not. No, it's not real. It's just a loader attachment with one single spike on it to lift a big hay bale. And not for throwing. It ain't no weapon spear. It's a farming spear.
I've got room for 2 more, Spike.
Let's get those ones at the end of the field.
Man, I feel like whenever I hear a track that I've heard in another episode before, I have to list how many episodes we've heard that specific track in. I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing for this series.
Okay. I've got all
I think I did it before in season 1,
get going.
so I think it's going to be the same for the rest. Anyway, yep, this card's full.
See you later.
I wonder where he's going to take
I'll
it.
drop off these bales here. They're going on the wrapping machine.
The wrapping machine. I want to see what that looks like. Bloody hell, that tractor is old.
Put 'em on the wagon, take 'em off the wagon. It goes on all day.
Kubota's back, mates.
Hey, old
And he's got a loader attachment with a spear.
What's your name anyway?
Stretch-o-matic is the name. You can call me Stretch.
Stretch-o-matic.
Just bring the hay, if you please, Kubota. It's my job to wrap it in plastic so the hay will keep dry over the winter. Once it's wrapped, it doesn't have to go into the barn. It can stay in the field.
Yeah, nice tactic. You don't need to leave hay in the barn. You can just wrap it up like this. That was rather quick.
Wrapping the hay is a great idea. Now it won't get wet and go moldy and rot.
Yeah,
Here's another one.
you gotta
Stretch.
keep it fresh.
Great. This'll take me about 2 seconds.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
2 bloody
I'll
seconds.
hurry.
I'm already counting in my head how fast she's going.
These bales get wrapped all the way around. The plastic overlaps, so there are about 4 layers. Wrapped bales roll off onto the ground.
Oh, there's another one
Then they
loaded.
push me
I think she
forward.
finished it under,
Come on, Kubota. Next one.
I think Stretch-o-matic finished that one in under 10 seconds, I believe. It doesn't finish in like 2 seconds. It's only the first one that goes on the Stretch-o-matic.
I love watching you wrap these bales, Stretch. You're so fast. They disappear like magic.
Thank you, thank you. And now for my next trick. I'll turn this hay into a pickle.
Pickle?
Say that again?
That's right, a pickle. All the layers of plastic that I wrap around the hay keep the air out. Without any air, the grass inside is preserved. It gets pickled and turns into what is called silage.
Oh, now that is fancy.
Pickled grass. Can you believe that cows and sheep would like pickles?
I wouldn't believe that, mate.
Animals love silage, and it's very good for them.
Oh, I gotta clear my throat again.
Well,
There we
I
go.
think your wrapping gizmo is pretty neat.
Yeah, the rapid is a fancy technique.
Did you ever have a job wrapping sausages?
No? Why do you ask?
Well, look.
Well, by the time you're finished, this is gonna look like one giant white sausage laying on the ground.
Very funny. Very funny.
Giant white sausage lying on the ground once all the hay gets all bloody wrapped. Oh, now we're in a grain field this time.
Hello. It's harvest time, kids. The wheat is ready to be
Bloody hell, now that is a combine harvester right there.
crop in this field. I'm
That is amazing. I love combine harvesters. They're bloody cool.
Do you know what a combine is? It's a machine that combines a lot of different tasks. Long ago, each job needed a different machine. A combine can do them all in one operation. Isn't that impressive?
That music we're hearing in the background is the same one that we heard in the forest at the
Is
sawmill.
ripe and ready to be cut at the same time. So we have to work quickly. That's why combines like me are so useful. See what a big swath I can cut at one pass. When I harvest, I want to gather up only the grains of wheat, the small seeds that grow right at the top of the long stalk. Around the grain is a husk called chaff. I have to separate that bit from the grain. The rest of the plant is the stalk. It's called straw. My reel, that thing out in front turning around, guides the plants into my blades. I cut off the stalks close to the ground, and inside I have bars that beat against the wheat plants. They really whack 'em. That separates the grains of wheat from the chaff and the straw. That's how the grain gets clean.
Yep.
Then it goes into
And
my
that
storage.
and that just goes to show how combines work when you're working in a grain field.
See the stuff coming out the back?
Yeah.
That's the straw. Straw is fine for animals to lie down on, but they don't eat it. I leave that behind on the ground. Maybe it will be picked up a little later. Or
Yeah,
just
maybe.
leave it on the ground for compost.
Yeah, maybe for compost. You gotta keep the fields clean, in my opinion. Oh, there's a second one over there.
Ah,
Looks much different than the one we're looking at right now.
Hi, Combine. It sure is great harvesting weather. Blue sky, nice clouds. I love it during harvest.
Yeah, it is quite cloudy.
Wheat is nice and plump. It'll make good flour.
and the flour will make great cookies.
And bread.
Cookies
And
made from
cereal.
wheat?
And pasta.
Kids love
All made from wheat. Oh yeah, and bagels too.
Other things too. Things like bread and pasta.
Yeah, see?
Cake. I'm filling up quickly. I'm going to
Grain can be made from
tractor
those.
with the grain wagon soon.
Excuse me.
How about you?
Those foods that we mentioned are made from that kind of grain. But doesn't grain give you gluten as well?
Tractor. Just in time.
Yeah,
Hiya,
I think so.
Combine. I'm keeping busy running
Oh, there's
back and
that
forth
music we
between the
heard
two of
before
you
with
and the grain
Kubota
hauling
and
trucks.
Baler.
Boy, your bin's so full, it looks like it could spill over the top.
Yeah, I could see it peeking over the bowl of the combine.
And I'll unload in your wagon.
Yeah, now he's already unloading.
Wow. Look at the grain pouring out of my spout.
Yeah, that is a lot of grain,
I'll drive
mate.
along at the same speed as you, and we won't spill any of the grain. You don't even have to stop working, Combine.
Well, I mean, yeah, it actually is important for tractors like this to move at the same speed as the combine when they're carrying the
Efficient operation.
when they're carrying the grain trailer. They have to move at the same speed as the combine when they're pouring the grain into the bed of the grain trailer.
Turn off your spout, Combine. That's as much as I can take.
Off you go. But hurry back. It doesn't take long for me to fill up again.
I won't be long.
I'm enjoying the sunshine and the cricket songs.
And the truck's waiting for the grain.
Wagon to come back.
Yeah.
I can't go very fast in this
At least he's
field,
not bloody
Matt.
impatient like the Logan
ground is
trucks.
too soft and uneven. I
All
don't
that
want to
trucking
go
now,
over
all
and
about
lose all of the
recycling.
wheat.
okay. I can't drive over to the combines because I'm too heavy for the ground.
So yeah, he's got a point.
I'm just happy to wait for you to bring the grain to me.
Yeah. At least this guy's kind enough to be patient.
Fired into my back trailer. The front's already full.
The wagon unloads pretty fast, so you'll be on your way soon. Finished.
Yeah, that's good enough.
You better get going. Don't give those combines any excuse to stop working.
Stop working. How does he say it like that? Stop waking. What kind of accent is that?
I'm heading off to the grain elevator with this load of wheat.
It sounds like a Brooklyn accent, if you ask me. I can't tell. Yeah, that is a Brooklyn accent. I'm not 100% sure, but I bet it is.
Well, kids, I hoped you liked visiting all the big machines on the farm. And remember, farms are where your food comes from. So think of all of us big machines the next time you sit down to eat. So long for now.
Yep. And we made it to the end of the second to last season 2 episode. And there's still one more to do. So, as always, we'll sit through the credits.
Stories to enjoy for every girl and boy. Mighty machines, big and mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines, working for you, doing mighty things there. Mighty machines.
Alright. Where are you, list? Here we are. On the farm. Check. And there's one more season 2 episode to do before we move on to the next season. Alright. Anyway, I hope you mates enjoyed another episode of me watching Mighty Machines. And I hope you also enjoyed watching the second to last episode of season 2. And, as always, I'll see you mates later. Peace out.